A youth group affiliated to the governing New Patriotic Party, that's a coalition of concerned NPP, have given the national executive of the party a one-week ultimatum to reverse the suspension of the Upper West Regional Youth Organizer of the party, John Bosco Luritia, or they will resort to all legal means to reinstate him. Now, John Bosco Luritia was suspended by the Regional Executive Committee of the party for allegedly misconducting himself and for also incompetence. The coalition accused the party's regional chairman of his unquenchable desire to pursue his personal ego by suspending any member of the party or any member of the executive who do not agree with him. JoyNews' Upper West correspondent Rafiq Salam attended the news conference and filed this report.
The Upper West Regional Secretariat of the NPP, in a letter dated July 31 and signed by the party's regional chairman, S.B. Kangbare, suspended the regional youth organizer of the NPP, John Bosco Luritia, for alleged misconduct and incompetence on his part in relation to official duties. A youth group within the NPP in the Upper West region, coalition of concerned youth of NPP, is however unhappy with the decision of the party's regional chair, expressing their disgust and revulsion for what they called the unacceptable character of S.B. Kangbare and a few of his inward-looking executives who they claimed are well-bent to reverse the positive gains the NPP has made in the Upper West region. Suleiman Bako speaks for the coalition of concerned youth of the NPP in the Upper West region.
Chairman S.B. Kangbare has become the pivot of a deliberate political machine set up by unseen hands to expel many hard-working patriots who have toiled assiduously to bring the party to its feet in the Upper West region. All his draconian decisions are born out of self-seeking emotions powered by an unquenchable desire to pursue his ego at the peril of the party's health. SB has vowed to suspend any party executive or member who doesn't agree with him personally. Following to this, he suspended the Nadoli Kaleo constituency chairman in less than 1 year in office. Again, suspended 5 regional communication team members. And the latest is the regional youth organizer.
The concerned youth expected the Upper West NPP's chair, where he sought to have applied sobriety, dexterity, and diligence to the issue on hand, considering the timing to the general election.
It is absurd and repulsive that Chairman Kangbare orchestrated a petition from a fugitive who betrayed the trust of the party in the 2016 general elections. The said fugitive was called to present a frivolous and an empty petition against Mr. Luritia, John Bosco, with the speed of light. Chairman S.B. Kangbare set aside due process as outlined in our party's constitution, went ahead to suspend the fulcrum of the youth wing, and further set up a kangaroo committee to oversee the running of the youth wing. It is our considered view that any regional chairman worth his salt would have applied sobriety, dexterity, and diligence to these issues, considering the timing that we find ourselves in.
According to the coalition, 18 of the 22 youth organizers and their deputies in the region, presidents of TESCOM, and the leadership of Regional Youth Secretariat and the various youth camps across the region have signed a petition distancing themselves from what they called the frivolous allegations raised by the petitioner against the hardworking youth organizer.
If we follow the due process and we feel that the right decision is not taken, we as youth of the party will not take the law into our own hands, because we know that the party is doing good work in government. And for that matter, we wouldn't want to do anything that will destroy the image of the party. But we will take the appropriate legal means that will what? Seek to reinstate the regional youth organizer, the legitimately elected regional youth organizer who has proven beyond reasonable doubt in the recent times as the best regional officer in the regional executive committee.
Reporting for JoyNews, Rafiq Salam. Wow.